Gee, autumn's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at that place over there in the distance. All those autumnal shades over there. Gorgeous. Just lovely colour everywhere I look. Look at those places in the distance. Sorry about my shaky telephoto lens. But the colour is so lovely. I can see claret ashes over there, or claret ashes if you like. I can see desert ash, that's Fraxinus oxycarpa, looks like a plane tree. And I don't know, so beautiful. And this is a Chinese pistachio here. And they come in different, well, some of them are more yellow, some are orange, some are more red, and some have purple flecks in them too. They're wonderful. This is an Osage orange tree. It's turning yellow. So that's some yellow colour. One needs reds, yellows, oranges and golds, doesn't one? And just there's a whole lot of some sort of elm tree. Elms that I grew from suckers. They put on a nice yellow display. Orange, gold display rather. Lovely. It's becoming a maze. When it's all covered in green leaves, it's like a beautiful maze and you can get lost in it. Yes, it's some sort of elm tree. It's the type that produces cork on its bark, which is lovely. Beautiful cork. They have been used for cork. They're not the cork oak that's used to make cork, but they do make cork on their bark, if you can see just here. They make cork. It has been used as cork, I think, in the old days. But anyway, they make a beautiful golden maze. And when it's a green maze, and you can get lost in there. You don't have to worry about anything except snakes when you get lost in there. There's a little wee Chinese pistachio. It's turning red. It's as tall as me now, which is good. That's something. It is, isn't it? Next year it'll be even taller. Gorgeous red colour. I'm walking about in the rain. Can you hear the crickets singing after the rain? Anyway, I've got this vine climbing up this silky oak tree. This is a Campsis grandiflora vine, or the Chinese trumpet vine with beautiful orange trumpets, but it puts on a nice leaf display too. See how all the leaves are turning yellow and beautiful? They're lovely, and they did all that. They climbed up there all on their own, and they climb up really, really high. They're really, really high, and well, when it's in bloom, this tree is covered in trumpets. But this is a nice time of year too. Look at the beautiful vine, how it climbed up the tree all on its own. It had its own agency, to use the fancy modern social work words and politics words. Look, it climbed up the tree by itself. It did all that, isn't it wonderful? Have you seen weaving better than that? You probably haven't. This is a claret ash or claret ash. It should be turning red too, but it looks like it's been very thirsty. It's only just started raining the past couple of days, so maybe it'll get back to normal again, but it looks a bit miserable. But it should be turning a nice red, deep red, burgundy colour. It should be. Maybe next year it'll have a better display, or the year after, if I gave it more water in summer. A nearby Chinese pistachio, though, they can be relied on for a gorgeous colour display. Gorgeous. Listen to the crickets singing. Listen to the crickets singing. I'm out in the countryside, not far from my house now. And this is Lycium ferocissumum, African boxthorn, a relative of the goji berry. And look how brilliant the autumn display is. They're like jewels, aren't they? Like red pearls, red droplet pearls for earrings. Aren't they gorgeous? I should try eating one, see what the flavour's like. Let's see. Oh, it's quite a good flavour. out in the countryside here. The wild rose is putting on some nice yellow leaves. Nice yellow leaf display. Not fantastic, but it has been dry up to now. It would have been a more golden display had it been wetter up to now. Nevertheless, it's a nice enough display of yellow leaves. A bit of gold is nice, although this is in the countryside. Look at this Chinese pistachio or Chinese pistache tree. Isn't it wonderful? So golden and orange. Beautiful colours. Wonderful. It's one of my favourite trees. Beautiful. And all the leaves on the ground below. Wonderful. Mulberry leaves. Autumn leaves on the mulberry tree. Very pretty. All the leaves on the fig tree are turning golden too. They're only small because it's been quite dry here. Nevertheless, it's a pretty display of fig leaves. Do you want to wear a fig leaf? I've got plenty if you want to wear some. Nice yellow display. There's a fig leaf. Wonder what the Vatican would do with these. The Vatican would get all these leaves and put them on its statues, wouldn't it? It would. Lovely fig tree. There's a fig leaf. Whoops. There's a fig leaf just turning gold. Some wild quince here. Wild quince in the countryside, turning golden, beautiful gold, lovely gold, beautiful gold, golds and browns. Pomegranate leaves turn a nice golden colour too. They do. Look at them. They're a nice golden colour. I can see a bird's nest up high. There's a bird's nest up there. Look at the tamarisk tree turning gold. The birds love it in there. All the baby birds love to go in there and nest and talk to each other and do whatever birds do. It's so wonderful. It's turning all golden and going to lose its leaves. But it's lovely. Such a dense sort of bush, tree, shrub, whatever you want to call it. So golden. Look how golden the tamarisk leaves are. Aren't they wonderful? So golden. Autumnal gold. Plum blossom leaves. Well, not blossom, but plum leaves. Plum leaves all golden. They're all golden. They're all golden, that's a better view. Just gold everywhere. Wonderful. Was that a greengage tree once upon a time? Before something grew up from below the graft? Oh look. There's some medlar leaves. They're going golden too. A beautiful medlar. Look at the fruits on the medlar. Outside the potting shed. Beautiful medlar fruits. Look, there's a little golden cat as well, on top of everything else. A little golden cat, grooming itself.